But yo, what's good everybody? My name is Xavier Penn, aka Devontavius, and today we're playing Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa, bro. Now this shit right here is gonna be one of the craziest episodes yet. I don't know if it's gonna be the longest, but you know what it is, so we about to be getting started with this shit. Okay, let's get started. But is it really? So is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How can I forget that little nut job? She was a cruel part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her here. Kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. Just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared dragging Toko behind him. Oh shit. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible. So now everyone's here, right? Okay then. Let's land in the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro, bro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm, meek. Nobody has any problems with her. Like, who has a problem with her? What did she do to make you this mad? Someone made the choice to kill a girl that like that. And a murder is one of us. Yeah, like I said, repeating it all. It's one of all y'all niggas, bruh. It's all of y'all. Someone's standing right here. Either way, gotta be looking who is the killer right now, okay? But let's just get into the elevator. We're ready for this. We had no choice, right? We had to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected. However, it continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, we made it down. It came to a sudden stop. What do you think? Hey, what do you think? I redecorate. It's so fresh. It's so exciting. Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good. You're ripping raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Everyone, please find your assigned seat. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. Do I gotta repeat this like last time that he said that shit? I guess so. You want to save data? I did. If so, yes. I hope so, because this shit is going to be a little bit longer than usual. Let's get started. Oh, this is going to be...
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Okay, then. So, first off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
The murder weapon. Let's get started. First, we had to make clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. It was a dumbbell. Locker room dumbbell. Alright.
Chihiro's fatal injury.
Uh-huh.
It appears it was a head wound.
Yes, it was.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. But what kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Fuck! No, it was... No, shit.
Interesting. That certainly would make for a powerful weapon.
It wasn't an iron pipe, okay? It wasn't an iron pipe. Okay, let's repeat this shit. I'm not reading this, okay? We gotta get with it.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument. What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
It wasn't.
No, that's wrong.
It wasn't. It wasn't an iron pipe. I embarrassed myself 3 times. 3
Can we
freaking
agree
times.
that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
Uh-huh.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Yes.
Yay! That's so creepy!
Yeah, we had to look at the head wound, but you know damn well this is the investigation. Feel me?
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit. Although, I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
What? For real?
Chihiro's killer is the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
Oh, G-Jack, bro. Genocide Jack, the fiendest serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to the... Oh, shit. Fine, let's read all about it, but I am about to be skipping this, okay? So it's telling us that there's, other noises, okay? So I can, like, focus more better. And just, like, shoot him just to get more,
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure. Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But that's impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
Okay.
Hey, so,
Fuck!
speaking of Genocide Jack,
I don't know who that is!
Okay.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure.
X.
Case closed, as far as I'm concerned.
But
Fuck.
that's impossible!
Okay.
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
There is proof. There is proof.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
What?
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
What?
That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Nah, we ain't gonna be forgetting about that, my boy.
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be 2 defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Every murder, and it was on the wall.
Oh, that's right. Boob lust.
This nigga is freaked out. It's not even boob lust, it's bloodlust. You don't listen for shit.
No. It's actually bloodlust.
Thank you, Alex.
But more important
Hina.
is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Why the fuck do I gotta do it, okay? All I do is just do this, do that. Fuck you, Byakuya. The other characteristics of every Genocide Jack case, which it was the world at large doesn't know. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body. How the victims were positioned. Nah, it wasn't the murder that took place. The bloody message, how the victims were positioned. You know? They were
Apparently,
crucified.
in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way. So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it? There's only one logical answer I can think of. It's because the culprit in this case is the real Genocide Jack.
No fucking way!
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Yes, one of y'all niggas in this class trial.
In fact, it's Toko.
Oh shit, here we go.
What?
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
Oh god.
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of...
Is Toko Genocide Jack?
My bad for skipping, my
The
bad.
answer is yes and no.
Another riddle? Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. Yeah, I understand it too, because Genocide Jack and Toko are 2 different things, and you know damn well of personal identification disorders. So that meaning it's the person could be like schizo, like schizophrenic, some shit like that. No, the answer is that she is not just one person but multiple people, right? All right. Oh. Oh, that's right there. See right there. Oh shit. Z. Oh, my bad. And oh, see, schizo.
Now I understand.
You gotta understand the game, twin. Even though I messed up a little bit, you gotta understand
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Yes.
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
The one thing that shows Toko could have split personalities, it has to do with her behavior. Her behavior change, it's not when she fainted. It's not how she arrived late, but her behavior.
I got it! You're talking about how she started acting totally different than usual, right?
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
I'm fine, I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, and a top and a bottom. The sea of true of web of lies. My phone is covering up the line, so I had to look at my computer. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm. In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
Oh god, it's over.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
Yeah, I guess so. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in.
It's because that she's trying to hide that identity.
It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
Yeah, just like that.
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
How?
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
What's the conversation?
She told me a most interesting story.
Ooh-wee.
She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
Oh,
and that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Damn, so it is true.
What?
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to. This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
God.
Besides, you broke your promise first. You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone.
God.
But in spite of that promise...
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
You said if I kept my promise, you would go out with me. That's the only reason I promised.
Oh shit!
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that. But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you?
I tried. I swear I tried to control it,
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
The person. Genocide Jack.
You.
Are we gonna be seeing Genocide Jack? Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. A huge thud echoed across the courtroom, but in the next second... Oh shit. Oh shit!
Hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
Hey, Genocide Jack, let's get it.
What the heck? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Okay, then Genocide Jill.
What the fuck is this?
What happened to you?
Not Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's fault.
She's so intense.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack? This is beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you. I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless! I mean, they just let this idiotic bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Just kidding again!
Hey, Genocide Jill, bruh, she cool. Hey,
This should be enough to convince you.
you know she kills.
This murderous
Right.
fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
A motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us?
Oh yeah, the hidden secrets.
If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
Yes.
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
But I cannot imagine anyone other than you could murder someone in
Wait,
such a bizarre fashion.
Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
She's not the
Do
culprit.
you
Okay.
really expect any of us to believe you?
Yeah. I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's totally right about that, but something still bothering me. What she said, I need to get more details about all this. What's the details? Make an argument. Oh, the status of the dead body. Okay.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You
Fuck.
say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely. What more proof?
Wait, no,
do we
it
need?
doesn't.
Give it up. You killed her.
Look, the status doesn't actually, because wait, hold on.
But I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things.
Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking.
When you compare your past murders to this incident, The modus operandi matches
Nope.
completely. What
No.
more proof
Fuck.
do you need?
Okay, I embarrassed myself 2 times, but I got this.
Give it
Okay,
up.
I understand.
You killed her.
I understand what I had to do. I understand what I gotta do.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that.
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that...
Oh, an alibi, huh?
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
It didn't match completely. It didn't match completely. The scissors! The freaking scissors!
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Huh? How's it any different?
The scissors.
Oh, you don't know?
I know.
Well then, human garbage, let me tell you! I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
Yes.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything. But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee. This is no creation of mine.
Let me
Because
rephrase
there's
that
one thing
in a
missing.
way that maybe makes more sense. There are 2 clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
2 differences. There's one clear differences between the murders. In the photos, there are other Genocide Jack cases. Look at the neck and stomach. Yes. The victim's fatal injuries,
I
bro.
got
The injuries, the
For
scissors.
one, the cause of death is different. In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Yes.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
Am I right? Am I right? I'm not wrong. I'm right.
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method? And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
That's right.
Detail.
In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
Hey, but it's getting interesting though.
Are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
That's right. Second difference is related to how she was suspended. In the photo of Genocide Jack's face, the only victims were stabbed through the hands. Have you seen it clearly? How the body was posed? What was used to suspend her?
I got it! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
An extension cord.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement. Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. And you know what else? Big Mac
And
said
what?
there's 2 differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac. Okay
Big
then.
Mac? Are you referring to me?
Yes.
Listen up, Big Mac. There's actually one more difference.
Crazy nickname.
Huh?
Okay then.
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case. There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
Oh,
Pattern.
wait.
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Oh shit. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. Every the victims had the Genocide Jack's victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names, Okay, so I noticed because why freaking Genocide Jack wouldn't kill her because Chihiro is a girl.
I got it! Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Yes.
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
Ooh, got my money up.
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Hey y'all, man. I ain't saying all these names. I think y'all know these names right here, okay? All these names right here. Y'all read it, okay?
They were all guys?
Yes.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men! I can't believe I said it! I'm so embarrassed!
The hell is wrong with you?
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the movie side of me just hates it. But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely, when you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly? Cur?
Damn.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Yeah, it does.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Nah, I think that she does have the scissors.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Yes. Her famous scissors. The greatest, the official.
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
She's fully equipped! That's right! So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot! So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
I understand everything that's going on here.
The body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal, and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who had copied the Genocide Jack case. And it is... Kuya. Yo, what's good?
Here's my answer.
Kuya.
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records. Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
No word.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Oh, God.
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Damn. Oh, my...
He rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, When would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Facts. In the locker rooms, they're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Won't you agree? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right?
Yeah.
But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Yeah, nothing crazy about that. Just, it sounds a little bit perverted, but why not?
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange about it? Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Okay, there's a clear... Okay. To see if the Akuya just said, I need to make it clear to everyone. The element has... Oh no. Fine, let's hear about it. Okay. Now I think I understand. The Monokuma file.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Wait. So, hearing Byakuya's comment about Chihiro being a girl. Okay, so...
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found him. But he was acting weird...
If you're presented with the opportunity,
That's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro, who was...
No, it's wrong.
So that's what it is. That's what it is. Damn, bro, that took me a long
What's
time.
so strange about that? Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead, show us.
Show y'all more. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. I gotta consider, but... I got him cornered, but he's acting like he has nothing to do with it.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is, I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Difference between the case and other Genocide Jack murders, the events that prove Byakuya was responsible is hidden in there. What could it be? Oh, here we go again. So I had to press like triangle and other shit. Like hold triangle, the library desk lamp.
What? The difference between the cases?
Uh-huh.
You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope.
Yeah, it
Was
was
it
some kind of
not?
rope.
That's right.
Yeah.
It absolutely was.
then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
You lying! You lying!
Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
Bro, that nigga was lying. That nigga was lying. Why you lying, twin? Why you lying? Why you lying? Why you lying? Why you lying? Why you lying, nigga? Why you lying? Huh? What's going on with that? What's up with that? Huh? What's up?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
Lying.
No, what's wrong? Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Yeah, because of that empty box.
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say...
The extension cord.
That extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time? Went missing after the murder.
Yeah, because that extension cord was in a box, he was using that to, you know, read his book, and then after that, it was gone, and it was in the girl's locker room to freaking crucify Chihiro.
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
He's doing this again. He's totally calm. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he is not even involved. Wait, not even involved.
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Do we really need to? You've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Yeah, there's still something.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
Wait. What was that just now? Something's not right. Chihiro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so. There's definitely something. There's something. Yeah, the extension cord, the scene of the crime. Ooh. The scene of the crime.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right?
Yeah, but you are a guy that can't get into the girls' locker room.
But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
Yeah, I gotta be somewhere else other than the girls' locker room, because if a boy goes into the girls' locker room, then you know he gonna get Swiss cheese on his stupid ass.
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then
Yeah.
carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Mm-hmm.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
Yep, I do too. Hey, Byakuya, Did you just take you? Did I just take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who'd been so conflicted up till then, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the actual murder scene of the crime could have been taken somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Just think about it.
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Okay then. The posters. The freaking posters. Evidence that showed that the murder was taking place somewhere else. There was something that... The freaking posters, my boy. Look at this. Metro Boomin, make it boom, nigga.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is
him.
Poster that's hanging in each locker room.
I'm him.
Your proof is some posters?
Yes, posters.
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I don't know. Some girls might like other girls. Real shit. And I respect that.
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Plastic surgery.
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Yeah.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms.
Stain?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
Yes, the stain.
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Yes, we talking about that stain.
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet. But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
No, it's not the stain that was scrubbed away. It was smoothed. Yeah, okay. The boys' locker room carpet, it had been switched with the bloody carpet and the stained coffee, and they switched other rooms, so I gotta say that.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Yes.
But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think?
Yeah.
In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
Yes.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
That's a good question. Ow!
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
That's a...
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
How? He's right. Could Chihiro really have gone into the boys' locker room somehow? Oh god, here we go. Oh, broken e-handbook. Okay.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No. What? Oh.
Shoot!
Shit. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Whoops, my bad, my bad.
I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook.
No.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
Oh.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Oh.
If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really...
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have...
Well, I don't... She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Wrong.
No, it's wrong.
So the truth bullets, I messed up 2 times with that.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
Yeah.
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst. You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
No. Not yet, please. Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya is the only one who really did it? Really? But still, I don't know what else I could do.
Hold on a second.
Ooh. Kyoko!
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the... You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that,
Oh.
why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Oh, we're gonna be taking a break?
Wait.
Okay.
Just what do you think you're doing?
I think she's actually going to be telling us what is going
Don't
on.
worry.
Okay.
This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Oh, the first time.
For real?
Yeah.
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, it better not be boring. I promise you.
I
It's
have
not gonna
no
be
doubt
boring.
it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Alright. So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off with Kyoko in the lead. And what she took us was back at the scene of the crime.
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Examine. So check everywhere from top to bottom.
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
We'll take our time.
Examine her carefully? Like using our hands?
Oh, Jesus.
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way!
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
I get
Very
that.
well. I'll do it.
Okay, Sakura, you got it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
Oh.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her.
Alright.
So just leave this to me.
Hey.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then begins to quietly examine her body.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but... What? This is... What is this...
Oh shit. Is it what I think it is?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible.
Oh, I guess I got the explanation of what that thing is, and it has to do with, you know, it has to do with that. Chihiro is, let them say it. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form.
This girl is
what?
Say it!
Is a boy!
Thank you. I guess so.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he.
Damn.
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Ben,
That's
really true?
So you're telling me that Chihiro was hitting, trying to like hitting himself?
Guy?
Yeah.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
He was a cross-dresser?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem. I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial.
Man, that's surprising, bro. Chihiro is actually a guy. It's not a she, it's a he. And I ain't talking about no goddamn MJ, boy. It's a he.
We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
I think that Chihiro was actually a guy. That though has never even crossed my
And
mind.
because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So, a femboy, huh?
So then,
A feminine
there should be
male.
no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Damn. all of these secrets, knowing that Chihiro's a feminine male, but trying to get stronger and try to tell his secret to all of these students.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is the most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Y'all hear that in the background? I hope not.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
I don't think so. Like, the freaking extension cord and all that shit. But can he really carry a heavy weight like that? Nah.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
Wait, first off, let me pause this right quick. Let me pause. Okay, now we are finally getting ready with this shit.
He just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
Yeah, like he's...
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
Facts. Like, bro's like acting like he is like he's not even a victim at all. Like, who we gotta be, you know, I need to stop talking.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Facts.
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? Overt. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy. If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
Ooh.
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
How friendly ass.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
Ooh.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer who murdered Chihiro? The only thing we could be sure that we know about the killer was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer is not a girl, the killer is Genocide Jack, no. And the killer is a guy because it was in a boy's locker.
I got it!
Since the crime scene was at the boys' locker room, we would need the boys' handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have to use their own. In other words, it has to be a guy. But that's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. And what is that clue? Oh, Celeste's account. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
It's over. It's all over.
It's not over. It's not over.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah! No! Not game over!
It's not over. It's not over. It's not over.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well,
okay.
Clues did nobody get.
I'm sure
Yeah, see, this is why I had to triple look.
Yeah. All we need right
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim?
Who?
The killer. And only the killer.
Okay, no. No. It's not only the killer. It could be like...
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes. I did see him.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Yeah, I know about it.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag.
Yeah, it was a blue track jacket.
And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Uh-huh.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
I better get going. I'm kinda in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Oh, what a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Oh, shit, okay.
Huh?
What is it?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously?
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
And a normal
All
tracksuit.
the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Chihiro's track jacket really holds some clues about the killer. Somehow it's really hard to believe. Really hard to believe. Oh man, Celeste's account. We gotta be checking more of this. Shit.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was heading. He was on his way to go exercise.
Yes.
So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as
Oh!
No, what's wrong?
Oh no!
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Bro, we did not talk about a freaking blue tracksuit, bro. Well, I was talking about it, but they didn't talk about a blue tracksuit. How the fuck do you know about that? Huh? How the fuck do you know about a blue tracksuit? Yep. It has end here. Mondo. I'm sorry.
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
I saw him stuffing a track jacket in a duffel bag. And then I assumed he head off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color.
Yeah.
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
Yeah, because that's what...
What are you... you just...
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
Oh no.
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Bro!
Because I just... I'm sure you saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony,
He stuffed the... Let me rearrange the words. He stuffed the jacket into his bag in a hurry. It was almost like he was trying to hide it. And just like that, it was gone.
when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
Okay. Because I hate him. The way he was acting, the way he talked. No.
There was a sudden turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chicks. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude.
Oh.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
You noticed such a tiny detail?
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful!
No, I'm not the frightful one. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you?
Damn.
Did you really kill Chihiro?
Oh, no.
I didn't kill anyone! You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
Oh man, I forgot that they were buddies.
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was fast.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... here
A
it
broken,
is.
What do you have there?
a broken e-handbook.
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
Found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to... It's not Chihiro's. It's not... Well, it's not mine, so it's gotta be Mondo. Is it Mondo's? Oh, God. Oh, shit. I forgot. Okay, now. It gotta belong to Chihiro.
We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did a handbook break? There's only a possible it wasn't hacking. It wasn't a bug. It's gotta be hit by its weak point.
I got it! You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah! You remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
It's either, like I said last time, it's either a cold or a hot situation with the, what type of electronics like that, you know?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
Yes, we should.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
I was right! It's either a cold or a hot way to keeping your electronic or e-handbook. And I said that, high temperature.
I flippin' knew it!
I knew it too!
You knew it? Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Oh. Oh!
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
Oh! Because, we had to be like a witness to something.
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
I know who it is too. I know who it is too.
Seriously?
That's it.
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Don't tear up, bro. We know who it is. Who might have brought their handbook in the sauna? It has to be the one who wore all their clothes in the sauna. It was... It's not you. It's not you. It's not you. It's dead. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. Not you. And not... It's you. Get the fuck out of here.
Here's my
Get
answer.
out. Get out.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
Yes.
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Yeah, I remember. I had to be the witness.
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, He'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on! You've got it all wrong! He would never kill! I don't accept this! Show me the proof! The actual solid proof!
Okay then. I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, broken e-handbook, the hero's handbook, and the card reader. Okay, so triple check.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
Interesting.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No, it's not.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all!
Nope, I'm not wrong.
Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Okay, look.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
No, he's wrong. Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
Yeah,
What is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
Oh.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
Ah.
After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's.
Yes.
Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's. Yes?
Yes.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well,
Nah,
here's how I
borrowing
look at
though.
it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time?
Hey! Let's get to it. We're almost at the
Everything
end.
will become clear, and we'll all
see if everything's wrong or not. Okay, so as we know, Act 1, putting the bag in there. Chihiro was like putting it in. Okay, we gotta be checking around. Okay, check around. Okay, we're checking around. We got 11. Oh, I see. So as you know, looking around. Okay, I know that Celeste, she saw a blue jacket, a blue track jacket. You know about that, because you see that. Boom. tucked it in, boom, ran. Did the door open? Wait, not yet. No. We're gonna be checking on those sooner or later, okay? As you know, it's Mondo. Wi-Fi connection is... What you talking about, bro? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, this is getting a little bit difficult, but okay, as we know, you gotta close the door first, something like that. Blood. Boom, splatter. Whole lot of splatters, bro. Drop the dumbbell. Boom. We already saw that. Carried that. Boom. Okay. Oh. Wait, no. Hit that shit. Okay. Open it. Boom. Oh shit. Okay. Those are good. And boom. Tied up everything. We know we saw the freaking bloodlust. Boom. Act 5. Now, y'all know about this whole situation that he's going to the song. Wait, no. Threw it in there. Boom, boom. Oh no, some of it could be wrong, but I'm focused. I'm at my focusing level, okay? It's only been like a few minutes. Okay, now I had to hurry. Yeah, I really gotta be I'm at my focusing level. Okay. Shoot that down. Oh, yeah, he did took the poster. And then... I could be wrong, but I need to get this right. You know? Put the poster on there. Boom. Wait, no. Wait. And then I could be wrong, but I don't matter, okay?
The killer
Doesn't matter.
is you! First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Yes. There's a blue
That
bag.
something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room.
Oh shit,
But
wait.
how could the victim...
Okay,
who's
now I
apparently a
know
girl,
that we need to
access
change
the boys'
something.
locker room? Simple, because she was really a he. Which is why he was able to use his own handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside,
Yeah, we need to
he met with
change something
someone.
about that because
And the
I
person
know that
he
the
met
door.
was the one who killed
It gotta be that door thing. It gotta be that door thing. Oh shit! I was right the whole
Seems
time.
likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster.
I was right about that too.
And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall.
I could be wrong about that though. I could be wrong
Using
about
one of
that.
those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem.
I'm not wrong.
And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then
he got into work.
he used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
do it wrong. Okay. Let me get this straight. Oh, so walking to the place. And then, so, okay, now.
Here's exactly what happened.
Okay.
And
It
around
was
the
switched
same
up,
time that
okay.
Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
I kind of messed that up with one little thing, and it's a switch up.
Wait. No. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah. Where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
Evidence that Mondo is the killer that already revealed itself earlier in the trial. It has. If I can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do, everything will be clear. Oh, it's that boom boom thing. God, I'm horrible at this.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen.
You see,
I
this
refute
I'm
you.
so bad at this.
False.
Okay, I win.
Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. I refuse to vote. I refute you. False.
Okay, final strike, final strike.
Show me some evidence.
Boom.
This should prove it.
You see, I'm always bad at the at that, bro. I'm so horrible at that.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
A, and A, and B. So I got another A type shit. A.
Bro, what are you saying?
It's
I
all
got
over.
No choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting, no holding on. Time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab your lever and give it a yank. Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I don't know what's gonna be. And I know who it is. Narwhal.
What?
Uh-oh. This time, it looks like you got the right You got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Owada. Okay. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to the danger zone, Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There is no way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why did you do it?
Now then.
Well, it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
the story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the circle button to fast forward the text. You know what? I'm gonna read it. Anyway, there was once a young boy. His name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he could overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and bury himself further and further into that weakness, to take on the fragile form of the petite young girl he has chosen as his way out. Now, nobody will be able to say anything about, even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. Weak. Once the killing game has begun, here at the school, he has no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survived of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. Bro, y'all hearing that in the back, bro? Oh my gosh. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which of course includes Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willing to devour. Divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out. But no matter the cost, if that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall. Wait, did I just get a message? Oh, I thought I got a message that I was being a little bit too loud. Okay. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discouraging to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now it's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that, though, at the front of his mind, he resolved to take an immediate action. And so, that day he made a commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body, but sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get it at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be a good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to is...
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yeah, it sure was. The biker gang fella has been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. Such a hero probably found that even if he conflicted in Mondo, an honor would make him keep the secret. ... Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of the strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it would help me get some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his inspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did to keep the promise he made to Chihiro. Huh? What did he do? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room?
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he had done?
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men and maid to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret?
Because...
If everyone knew he had been killed in the boys' locker room, that everyone had been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once they started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity, so he tried to protect Chihiro's secret to put him in the girls' locker room and stealing the handbook. See? Then Mondo did all that just to keep a promise to made Chihiro, who he have also killed? Why would he do that? The more I heard you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted him. Trusted each other, right? So why did you... Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that what triggers it, after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible! Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it means killing someone.
You're wrong!
It's impossible.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it, he obviously can't. He obviously can. That's all there to it. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you that embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mondo did. He killed his own brother. Damn, so that was a waste of time right there. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, made all his hoodlum and riffraffs across the country tremble. But the only reason he had a chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's other brother, named Daiye Owari. Mondo has nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daiya that Mondo has ever gone on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of straight-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang, and before anyone knew, it has grown into a bigger bike gang in the country. Daiya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother, Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. You mean peaches and cream? But when Mondo started to think about he would have taken over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to grow on Mondo's very soul. The kid gonna take over Daiya take over for Daiya, huh? Daiya created this gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that he'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo hears gossip and whisper of the other gang members, and the members of the gang, which is why
I
gotta get stronger than Daiya. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And one of the nights of his amazing brother retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him into a street race. But during the race, a tragedy struck. The kid's brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into an oncoming traffic. But suddenly, oh no. Damn. Laying in his brother's arms, in the kid's brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I messed up. I effed up. Sorry. Of course, he knew it was his brother's fault, but Daiya never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because it's the team, you and me, put together. It's a promise between men. Damn. He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the bike gang. Well, in the gang. In order to keep the gang together, he kept the promise to his brother. He could never admit to anyone that it's his own weakness that had caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who best his big brother. Durara was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That's because the explanation for what happened, Mondo's lies, became the truth. He wanted to lead the team so bad, he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I'm
strong.
Yeah.
Strong. And yet, as soon as our killing game begun, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his older brother? No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out. If that happens, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I've been carrying around, it's all would have been for nothing. So that's why. That's why I Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with kind of fuzz uneasiness and just started swirling around. I've never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, the fuzzy uneasiness turns itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him. And right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden?
Huh?
Huh? Cause I mean, you kept that secret all the time, right? If anyone finds out, you would...
But...
Right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I wanted to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like knives in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie that I've been living myself. I had to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. I can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us. Oh.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What? What?
You're saying if I really am, I should be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He has the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. So I was jealous of him. And the jealousy broke me.
What? What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you messing with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. I feel like I could hear something starting to creak. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to sit back and let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why do you have to tell me all that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
I just really admire you. I admire your strength.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you!
You son of a bitch!
And stronger than Dea. I don't remember anything about that after that. When I woke up again, he was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand. I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey.
I killed him.
Okay.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Mondo. He was normally aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness that lived in his heart, like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn. Look at him. You see? You're all just like him. For a secret from the past. For a memory? For that? I kill another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free from his regrets from the outside world. He does everything what he doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Cause I sure don't. You bastard. Just shut up. You son of a bitch, go ahead. Say that again, I dare you.
Yep.
Okay, I say it as many times as I want. Is what I would say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because it's time for punishing in a fashion. Oh, punishment. You mean execution?
Well now.
That's what I promised you, right? The Blacken that disturbed the peace will be punished.
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Owada, the ultimate biker gang leader. No, wait.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I said wait!
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Ooh. Oh. Cage of this. Cage of death. Oh. Oh shit! Oh, oh. Oh god, no. What the fuck? Oh. Where is he? Oh! Mondo Butter. Oh my gosh, that's just. So he actually did turn into a goddamn smooth criminal. Like literally a smooth criminal. Butter. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Laugh at death and your soul will be forever at peace. Can't be. My brother. My bro. Another murder, another execution. I wanted to feel again. Everyone's lives are taking so lightly here. I feel like I might be gone mad. Maybe I just let it happen. Yeah, I would've been disappointed too. Your bro turning into butter? Shit, I'm so sorry for you, bro. I'm sorry. That shit gone too smooth. Literally. Butter smooth. Literally. Smooth criminal. Literally. I'll be conflicted too. Shit. As Taka sadly screamed and invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again. But he, of course, he had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Bruh, you shouldn't be talking, Byakuya.
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that. A game? One of our friends is dead, don't you realize that?
Naturally.
Of course I do, because this game is life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I have a response, except that.
However,
I just don't understand why. Why you had to go out your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? Is it obvious because I made things more fun, more interesting? Voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chills me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignore the nighttime rules too? That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room, which is when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out to the girls' locker room. After he had gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? He was such a fool. You didn't have the slightest idea that I've seen him.
Well...
So you're saying you know who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would it have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answers revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You did all that to liven things up?
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create a fake murder scene.
But
damn, man, if we haven't figured it out who really done it, it would have been dead too. You would have been dead too. Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reaches the point. Of course. Byakuya turned and looked me in the eye. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing inside into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. And I was able to perform an interesting experiment.
Interesting.
Once I decided to become blackened, I have never known who I've had to watch out for. What?
Correct.
So that was your reason? Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes. We are done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, I'm up next? You like to perform these executions each time, correct? My question is why? Did you like them? But you know the punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. It's all the punishments, all the despair. It's my gift to man. It's all gifts to mankind.
What?
We're over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are made to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? Mean?
What the heck?
Good grief, I don't understand why you had to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as a victor. And then everyone will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting!
The noble son of the noble family, truly, you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me just say this. After I achieve complete and victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you, understand?
In the name of my family.
For which victor is foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up!
Ooh, so cool. I like you're the main character. I like you the main character of the video game or something. But he's not the main character of the video game. Haha, he ain't. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper sounds like someone needs a nap. Oh yeah, it is nighttime. But for me, it's not even nighttime at all. It's like 6:55. Monokuma's laugh peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the face of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair keeps on multiplying. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell, more of a future than us. All of our courage, our effort, our friendship, it felt like it's amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot.
Bro, who's that?
Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part.
Wait. Oh!
You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
There's only one thing I like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
Who is it? The 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh. My. You really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but... super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole.
Oh.
And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Oh my gosh, so it ends like that. Jesus, bro. I gotta say this right now. This was really interesting. Even though I did mess up a little bit, that's on my bad, okay? I did kind of like mess up a little bit, so I hope y'all don't get mad at me for making all these mistakes, you feel me? Ooh, crazy diamond jacket, okay. Two of a kind. But anyway, hope you guys like this video. If y'all do, give it a thumbs up. It's really kind of crazy because a lot of things have happened. So, we have found out that Toko has a secret identity, like a split personality, and it's Genocide Jack. And Byakuya trying to like get rid of her just because you know, some kind of thing. I don't know if it's the horrible stench when she got into the freaking library and all that shit. I guess the stench really got into him. Chihiro is gone and Mondo is gone, so RIP to them two. Mondo really got disrespected with the butter because he thought he was a smooth criminal, but no, he ain't no smooth criminal. Hey, Chihiro, are you okay? Chihiro, are you okay? Are you okay, Chihiro? She got hit. I mean, he got struck by a smooth criminal, and that smooth criminal is Mondo. But RIP Chihiro, because if Chihiro was still here, he would have been strong, bro. Like, bro would have been so freaking strong, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. If Chihiro wasn't killed, then he would have been, like, really, really strong. Like, got in the muscles, you feel me? But, yeah. All that I really gotta be saying right now. Hope y'all guys like this, the series right here. If y'all like it, please give it a thumbs up. I'll be making more sooner or later. Danganronpa Chapter 3 will be coming soon. And as for now, 19.